So you've got a problem and you need a solution. You've come to the right video. If you don't have a problem, you must have missed the video on step 1, or your business and life are just perfect, and I don't know why you're watching this video. If you missed step 1, you really are missing out. Make sure to check out that video first. It's linked below. You'll learn how to find the right problem, how to go deep enough to get to the root cause, and how to scope that root cause appropriately. If you're still watching, I'll assume that you've watched step 1. And in this video, step 2, I'm going to cover 4 tips for finding the right solution for any problem. Coming up. Hi, I'm Mike, a co-founder at Lead with Words. We equip people at top organizations to lead and communicate effectively. And on this channel, we help you increase your influence. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We're going to start where we left off in step 1, on the topic of scope. One of the biggest challenges decision makers face in this step is finding a solution that really matches with their problem. So here are 4 tips that'll guide you to find a solution that will solve your problem. Tip number 1, keep it simple. Beware of SOS, shiny object syndrome, or you'll be sending out an SOS soon after. Shiny object syndrome is where you get drawn into a solution because it's cool, it's neat, it's interesting, but maybe it's too feature rich, too complex, and if the solution is too big or too complex, people tend to add too much perceived difficulty to the decision and often put off picking a solution or executing on it because they're just so entangled in the details. A startup of 5 people does not need PwC doing their books. Sometimes you just need a hammer. And never do you need a Rube Goldberg machine. Tip number 2, don't cheap out. On the other side of the spectrum are decision makers who go with whatever is the cheapest option. The danger here being that decision makers who overfocus on price often miss value and are faced with the unseen cost of going cheap. Consider this before you jump on the cheaper option that initially sounds good, but might not deliver the results that you wanted. This is the trap that Widgets Unlimited fell into in step 1 when they had their people use a custom CRM based on Excel. Almost any proper solution you pursue will cost money to purchase, time to implement, and time and energy to get buy-in from others. And if your solution doesn't work, it will cost you even more money, time, energy, credibility, and more, like it did with Widgets Unlimited. So what did they do to solve their CRM problem? They collected surveys from their salespeople and analyzed what they valued most. They took their top sales leader and gave them a week to go find the best CRM. A similar strategy as an individual or small team is to do what we call in sales the Benjamin Franklin close. On a whiteboard or a piece of paper, write all the positives of the solution on the left and the negatives on the right. Discuss until there is an agreement on the overall value of the solution. Tip number 3, find an example to model. We often look to others for confirmation. Robert Cialdini calls this social proof. If it worked for my friends or my family or strangers, hey, maybe it'll work for me. While marketers use this tactic to persuade you to buy their stuff, it's actually a good strategy to pick the right solution for your problem. Do you personally know someone that has solved the problem you're looking to solve? Want to lose 10 pounds in 30 days? Find someone who's done it. Ask them how they did it. Modeling others is the quickest way to get to where you want to go. Simply copying someone else isn't the best long-term strategy, but it is the best starting point. You can figure the rest out once you're on the journey. When Widgets Unlimited took surveys, they asked their salespeople to include any recommendations they've received from others in the industry. Those who responded to this question were asked to follow up with their contact and get more information. But Mike, what if I still can't find a solution that meets all my needs? Great question. We'll answer that in tip number 4. Tip number 4, combine solutions. To find the right solution, you may need to find more than one solution. One solution might not meet all of your needs, so you may need to find a few smaller solutions unified as a comprehensive solution. Those with a software development background can easily understand this point, and taking a software developer's mindset into the solution step can be very helpful. For example, Facebook isn't one piece of software running on a server. There are many different parts that handle specific tasks. Login has one solution, messaging has another solution, groups, facial recognition, and on and on. If you can find an all-in-one solution that meets your needs, go for it. Simplicity is king. If you can't, try to create a simple combination of easy-to-use tools that meet all of your needs. There you have it, 4 tips to finding the right solution. Keep it simple, don't cheap out, find an example to model, and combine solutions where necessary. The more you do your homework and stick to the PSE model, the more you will get the results that you want. In our next video, I'll talk about step 3, execution, and share the rest of the Widgets Unlimited story. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to not miss step 3 and other future videos, and we will see you in the next video.